So you're embarking on becoming a runner. You want to see what you're capable of. You want to stop being lazy. You want to challenge yourself. If you're a beginner and you're first starting out becoming a runner, it's probably one of the most challenging but beautiful things we can do in this world. And I'm here to give you some tips that I've learned along the way. I've been running for about 4 years. And I remember my first run. My first run was not beautiful. It was not pretty. It was one of the hardest things I did in the world. But it's taught me so much along the way. And I'm here to give you some tips. Tip number one, if you're first embarking as a runner, make sure you have the right shoes. And what do I mean by that? Go to your local runner store and get yourself fitted for the right shoes. Make sure that you have the right shoes on your feet. Meaning if you need stability in your shoes, make sure that those are the right shoes for you. If you're a neutral runner, it's fine. You can basically wear whatever you want. But some of us overpronate so much, like me. It took me 3, maybe 4 years to figure out that my right side was overpronating so much. And I was getting so much pain on my right leg. But I was able to keep up and able to keep running. But that's tip number one. Make sure you get the right shoes. Tip number two is make sure your form is proper. Make sure that you are actually running the proper way, that you're not overextending on your legs and landing all your weight on one side of your leg. Make sure that your form is proper. What I like to do is make sure when I'm running, my front of my body is falling a little bit forward, right? And I'm kicking my legs behind me. I'm making sure that I'm envisioning my legs kicking my butt, right? And a slight tilt forward and keeping my core tight, keeping my core engaged, making sure that I'm in the proper way so I'm not just constantly landing on my feet and getting pain, right? Tip number three, go slow. Don't worry about your pace when you're first starting off. Make sure that you understand that you can't keep up with people who are running 6-minute miles, 5-minute miles. And that's all you see on Instagram and YouTube and all these guys just put up their watches and show you that. Get that out of your mind. Because if you're a beginner and you're first starting off, it does not matter what other people are doing. It matters what you can do. The slower you go, the better you get at it. It sounds crazy, but that's the key of running. You want to do your work, 80% of your work going slow and 20% going hard. But if you're first starting out, let's just get consistent at it. Let's make sure that every single day we're getting better. Start with 1 mile. Start with half a mile, even if you are running and you never ran before. Understand, take your time. Because I bet you, first year to the third year, there'll be a big gap difference. Because I remember my first year running, I was running 14-minute miles, doing 2 miles. Now I'm able to do 7-minute miles, running 26, 3, 13, 15 miles, depending on what I'm training for. If I'm running a marathon, I can run faster. If I'm running for the ultra, I have to run slower. I have to understand, even through this 100-mile prep, I'm taking my time. I'm making sure that I'm not overdraining myself. I'm doing 10, 20, 15 miles back to back to back. So you don't want to overdrain yourself when you're first starting out. Take your time. And the last and most important tip is only worry about you. Only worry about what you can do. Stop worrying about what others are doing. Stop worrying about if you're going fast enough, if you're going too slow. Stop worrying about all that. Just enjoy your run. Be out there, be one with the run, and love the run, and enjoy the run, and understand that there's going to be difficult times. There are going to be thresholds that you're going to have to push past mentally, because that's what running is. It's mostly mental. Physical part, it's easy. We're humans. We're allowed to walk. We're supposed to run. We're supposed to be moving our body. But mentally, we'll get trapped. Mentally, we'll think that we have to go so much faster than we need to. So those are my tips to help you as a beginner to become a better runner, to embark on this journey of running. And only worry about you. I'm here to tell you. Remember, work hard today for a better tomorrow, and I'll see you on my next video. If you need more tips on how to become a better runner, go to www.dgfitmind.com, and I'll help you along the way and help you become a better runner. if you're a beginner. Thank you.